All right, I'm sorry, everybody. People, I'm thinking they're calling me in there for something else, but this is part two, and I just picked right on up where I left off at. And like I said, I apologize for that interruption. You know, I'm telling these brothers, I'm telling these brothers to get a job and a career. I can't be no hypocrite, you heard me? But I don't have, that kind of job, so I had to just make sure I check on something right quick, and it wasn't what it was, so I'm back. I'm back, and yeah, it can't be no hypocrite. Negroes need a job and a career. Shit, you need it. Say, Warfare, you right back, man. Peace to you, man. Like I said, I apologize for that interruption, y'all, but hell, we needed to take a breather to process all of that. You need a breather to process that kind of information. A lot of people don't believe it, you know what I mean? They don't believe it. They don't believe that a brother could come on the internet and literally implicate himself in a RICO case. Just throw himself under the bus, man. Throw himself under the bus and then scream at the community because we won't pull him from under there. You missed it, Eddie? Oh, it's all right. It's posted. So as soon as I finish the topic, go back and grab it, man. Yeah, yes, sir. Go back and check it out. So I wanted to come in and finish nailing, but Eddie, Warfare, I want to come back and finish nailing. Finish nailing this casket up, man. Yep. And Bobby, the cat got your tongue, my nigga. Excuse my language, but the cat does have your tongue. Why do I say that? Because, brother, you've been totally consumed lately with Polite and Sarnetta. You ain't even talking about, fake news no more. Talk about Cardi B. Talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine. Tell Tekashi you want him to get hooked up with the Zulu Warriors again. You don't even do that. Night Train. Right on, man. Crown Royal, what's up? What's up? That's all right. You'll catch part one when this go off. Because I'm coming back here to finish nailing. BTK Killer says, but I was trying. Poopy Pants likes to make fun of people on welfare and SSI. But did you know that he lives off SSI or off disabled children and food stamps? Nobody knows that, huh? Can somebody call the bomb squad for that one? Oh my goodness. Bobby getting disabled, a check for disabled. He getting SSI. First SSI disability recipient we seen out here in the community want to get into the ring and box or MMA. Somebody need to call and tell these motherfuckers, look, there ain't nothing wrong with this nigga. Cut this devilish motherfucker off of your money. Excuse me. He get disability. Poppy told us he got arthritis and ulcers. Poppy said he bleeding from the dookie shoot and throwing up blood, family. And got bad bones and that bad yellow skin. Y'all forgive me for that. I'm sorry. I don't want to be talking about my high yellow brothers and sisters. Well, Poppy do look like a Greek. He got that Greek look to him. He looked just like a Greek. Look just like a Greek. Like his name should be Titus. I also told Brother Hashar, shout out to Brother Hashar, the Israelite Hashar from the East Coast. I told him, I said on a couple of my streams, I said, man, Poppy look like you're a crazy version of you. Poppy look like a fat, crazy version of you without the gold teeth. Don't he look like Hashar family? A Spartan. Yeah, Poppy look like a Spartan. This is Sparta. And sit up and the family here says he talks about people that's on SSI. or on what? Let me see what the brother said. Say make fun of people on welfare, SSI, but he live off SSI, disability. Ain't that some amazing shit, y'all? What a goddamn hypocrite and an illegal demon. You getting SSI, but you getting super chat and talking about you gonna kill people and beating and stabbing and rooting, tooting, cutting and shooting, but you disabled. Boy, I'm telling you, this brother here is burying himself. And I told you months ago, I told him, man, when I was dealing with him, me and Sinetta were dealing with him, I used to tell him, Poppy, be careful what the fuck you say, because learn a lesson from me. I actually live my life in a way that, you know, every morning when I walk out the door, I gotta make sure I'm prayed up, make sure I'm protected, make sure my day is planned, even with a plan B, every day. Why? Because I've done some shit, not just on this YouTube, come on, and not just in the black community, come on, but no, in my community where I grew up at, in other states where I've been around. And I'm telling you, if y'all think that your past won't catch up to you, you better think again. It's a small, small world. So I used to tell Poppy, man, listen, don't be like me, as you might not be able to do what I do. You running around here made 1,000 enemies. You might not have, you know, the enemy spray that I got, the raid I got. You know, you might not have the repellent I got. And you definitely might not have the God I got in you to make you strong enough to handle that and adapt and be creative when your life might be on the line, G. See, it get real around this time. You heard me? See, because YouTube beef ain't really beef. But beef is when you can't sleep. Beef is when you laid up in the bed with your motherfucking shoes on at 3 in the morning. Huh? Beef is every car light that pops up on your front door, on your picture glass window in the front. Every light that you see pull up in the yard, you looking at it out the window like Malcolm on that iconic picture. That's beef. Beef ain't you live 15 minutes away from me and I threaten you every goddamn day, but ain't got the balls to conquer them 15 minutes and 15 miles to come and get this shit off. Okay, so I told Poppy, you might not want to live like that, because this internet shit mixed with real life is a motherfucker, baby. I know it seems like, you know, social media alone, but we're all real people. And people don't forget, man. Some of these niggas are like elephants. Some of the shit that they get exposed about, man, they'll never forget. You think Q Butter will ever forget when I had him and this nigga out there jungle on the camera? Q Butter Q Butter with an overbite and an underbite. Y'all ever seen that? Q Butter ain't gonna never get over the fact that I got him on camera doing the exact same thing that he said Garfield was doing, but really he wasn't doing. Garfield said, Q Butter said Garfield's scamming y'all. But Garfield charging a meager amount to do maximum work for people to help fix credit. But then Q Butter come back and tell you, I don't promote, you know, credit repair, but I got my homie Jungle. And if you want to ride in an I-8, you want to pull up in something foreign, this what a credit repair is supposed to pull up in, something foreign. Get the fuck out of here. And then Jungle fixing credit for $1,500 at a minimum, fam. Jungle pull up smoking cigarettes. Q Butter say, no, I'm not promoting his cigarette smoking. I don't promote the cigarette smoking. Nigga, please. That's the same thing y'all try to put on Sinetta. Everybody on Sinetta's platform. Or Sinetta facilitating they robbery or they fuck shit. Well, you facilitating Jungle, breaking the filters off his cigarette, smoking them on air, telling the black people to look up to me because I got an I-8. with a rental agreement. Fuck. Your credit good enough to go to Hertz for $1,600. He's selling you credit repair. And tell me this, if you need your credit repaired, Q-Butter, goddamn, how dumb do you think black people are? If you need your credit repaired, what the fuck do you also need an I-8 for? Think about this. Huh? If you need your credit repaired, why is you telling people Jungle can get them in something foreign, a foreign whip? They don't need no goddamn I-8. They need a house. They need a lease to own. They need a mortgage. They need a job and a career. Not no big ass lip nigga with an over and an underbite selling credit repair, but at the same time you're dogging a black man that's doing it legally and for a meager amount. See, niggas like Q-Butter ain't gonna never forget that. Q-Butter brings his ass to California a lot of times. And I tried to tell Poppy, nigga, Q-Butter see me and I see Q-Butter, it's gonna be like the bull with the matador. And Q-Butter gonna charge, and I'm gonna raise the red flag on his ass and let him slide right by. Stick his horns in the wall or something. But I got a lot of body bags. And I'm not at one time taking any of this shit lightly. Because these niggas are getting ruined out here and exposed. And a lot of them, I don't go back and I don't resurrect them. Because some of them are made for destruction. So you expose them, destroy what they're doing, and then leave the mess for the people to see. But some of the brothers, I go back and, you know, we chop it up. We get it together. And so I used to tell Pop, don't be like that, asshole. Because I don't know if you're strong enough, if you're smart enough to handle it. And now, look at him now. Look at you now. Told you. Your wife with the deep, raspy voice don't even respect that. Don't even respect what you're doing. But let's jump back into the topic and I'm going to leave it. Part 2. What happened to that boy's picture? That's what I asked. That was the alley-oop. Tooth butter. What happened to that boy's picture, Poppy? I told you in the last stream, brother, we didn't need this shit. You came to us with all of this. We're all parents and shit. We got kids. We love our kids. We protect our children. Our families, our names, our brands, our jobs, our career, we protect that. But you come to us, lying to us, telling us you were raped by Bambaataa, but didn't want to tell us who the first was, the first man to rape you. I've been asking you this for damn near a year and a half, bro. But you want my kids and me and everybody else in the community to give our life for you, but you won't tell us the truth, see? You won't allow us to think about why was Bambaataa that comfortable calling you above all of these other Zulus worldwide? Because see, that's even more incriminating than you saying, hey, he's my dad. No, there is a worldwide organization called the Zulus, Zulu Warriors, or the Zulu Nation. Tell me why nobody from Africa or Germany was called, or Mexico or South America. I there where Brazil at. He out there, you know, with thongs on, dancing on stage. Party people, party people. Where Poppy at? Why did he feel so comfortable calling you? Huh? Were you actually his girlfriend? Was it actually a long-standing relationship? Did you flip on him because at some point he didn't want to help you with steroids and antibiotics for your dogs? Them little fat dogs, them worthless dogs. Worthless dog is called a cur. C-U-R. Them dogs don't do nothing but eat and breathe like this. Them dogs are only tall enough to get their head over the food dish and get a good eat, you know, and drink. Oh my God. I said, what happened to the picture of the boy? You ain't gonna tell us? You're not gonna tell us about the first man that raped you because you came on Queen's Flip and Doggy Diamonds and several other places and told us by the time Bambaataa got you, you were already open. Those are your words. Open. What does open mean? You keep on saying you were never penetrated. Well, what does open mean? Does open mean physically open? Does open mean open to the idea of homosexuality and anal penetration and the things that go along with that? You never wanted to talk to us about that. And I'm saying that matters because he was actually the first to do it. And you proved it by your own words. Why is Bam so important? You don't want to answer. You don't want to tell us about the boy. You've seen this picture. You talking about how he reminded you so much of yourself as a child. But that young man reminded you nothing of yourself. That's what the real truth is. As a child, you let Bambaataa tell you, go kill this one, go shoot at that one, go stab this one. And then give me a little head, or let me give you a little head. That's what your life was, and you willingly did that. But that young man fought. Same thing I tell my children. Fight. Somebody doing something to you don't like physically, fight. You did. Don't lay down and then walk away. Fight, scream, tell. No particular order. Tell, scream, fight. Scream, fight, tell. But do them. You didn't do that. And for 20 some odd years, you didn't do that. You protected that man. And you were a bodyguard. So much so that he felt so comfortable to say to you, Poppy, come fix this. These are your words. Israel Doctrine's got his RICO case going because of your words. I want to know what happened to the boy's picture, brother. You described him. A young, light-skinned Dominican. You looking Greek. He reminded you of yourself, huh? Poppy. The only thing that's going to help you at this point out of this situation is really to answer and address the question about the boy. I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to reserve my opinion about whether he's alive or dead. But I want to know what you know about the boy. What did you do with that picture, brother? Did you save that picture? Just look. Say you sound like you Bam to thigh you. You sound like you didn't graduate. You sound like you the Bam to thigh you. Is that how you talk in real life? Come on, fam. I'll let Bam thigh me, all right. I'll let Bam thigh me if I could bust his motherfucking head. How about that? I'll let you thigh me if I could bust your goddamn head open. You sign a waiver. I'm gonna thigh Michael. He gets to bust my motherfucking head. The fuck is you talking about? Talking stupid. Y'all motherfuckers come in the chat and say all kind of crazy ass nut ass shit. You sound like Bam wanted to thigh you. Well, you a crazy motherfucker. Yep. I'll show you how to do this, son. But listen here, man. Poppy, I throw Israel Doctrine at the alley-oop, and I'm pretty sure he's going to want to know now. Not just what happened to the boy, but what happened to the boy's picture. What did you do with it? Did you go give it back to Bam? What Bam doing with your phone number, your active cell phone number? Think about these little things, y'all. Because people that's fucked up off of aspartame and social engineering have lost the ability to think. But think about everything to its least implication. What the fuck is Bambaataa doing with your cell phone number? That's not your mama's house phone number that's been the same since 1985. That's not your landline. That is a cell phone number that he called you and brought you to the hospital to go kill a child because he, want to give head and then in a nigga sleep and finger pop somebody. What was he doing with your phone number? Did your foolish wife ever ask you that? How he get your number? I just bought you this phone because you ain't got no job. You're sitting up off of these disability checks. You gave him the number I just got for you, Poppy? Huh? I know y'all ain't thinking about that. But I'm telling you, goddammit, that's what you got to do. Think. Ask the questions. Ask the questions that you think might not be, What is Bam doing with your goddamn cell phone number? Your modern cell phone number. Your current cell phone number. But yet you got a whole campaign against him being a rapist. That don't make sense, right? I know. Hassan is mentally disturbed. That should be on a t-shirt for 2018. Hassan is mentally disturbed. Nobody that's sane would have done these things. You don't come out and dry snitch on yourself, wet snitch on yourself, throw yourself in the middle of a RICO case. Then while you're doing that, you're out here threatening children and threatening elders and women and bomb threats and all kind of terroristic shit. Come on, fam. You don't do that as a sane person. That's not a sane brother. Yeah, got him on speed dial in real life. Y'all just think about it. I'm going to say it one more time before I let y'all go. One more time. That's not Hassan's mother's cell phone number, house number that was around since the 80s. Bam didn't have that. Bam didn't have your landline. Bam had your cell phone number, which means you had to have given it to him in these modern times. What the fuck is you out here screaming loud about him raping you for, but you've given him your cell? And he feels that comfortable to call you and give you a picture and say, oh, go kill this guy because he woke up while I was giving him a bazooka and finger popping him. Yeah, I was naked and I had on my glasses with the guitars on them. Go do that for me. And do you think we stupid in a motherfucker? You think we parents, we done went through all the rigors of parenthood for us to not ask the right questions? What is you doing giving that nigga your phone number? That's what I'd tell my son if he was in this kind of shit. So my son done bad by somebody that you gave your phone number to. What you doing with his number? And you still hanging around him. Yeah. So I want y'all to ask that question, man, about that picture, about the phone number. Ask these things. These are small questions that's going to yield a world of information, all right? Now, y'all know Bobby's mad. He's mad as hell. But y'all that's in this chat, hit that like button in this chat and send it to your boy. That's his only way out. Cough it up, man. Cough it up. So, let's see. Night Train said he would be a son for a while. Oh, man. I tell y'all what I'm going to do tomorrow night. I haven't done a call-in show in a while. I've done a lot live stream with call-in for a while, but I'm going to do it tomorrow night. And I want some of y'all to call in and talk to me about it. All right? So that was part 2. I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all that didn't see part 1, go ahead and grab it. Peace.